Bunnie Xo.
She was a Vegas girl.
Bunnie Xo. Dumb Blonde Podcast. And Bunnie Xo. Kelly Roll's wife, Bunnie Xo. Miss Bunnie.
Is this thing on? What's up, babies? Today we have on the couch Wiz Khalifa.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
You are just like the smoothest cat, always and forever. Every time I see you, you have a smile on your face.
Yeah.
You're just a chill vibe. You remind me so much of my dad because I used to always say my dad was like the coolest cat. And then I found out that you were born September 8th.
Yeah.
My dad was September 4th.
Oh, yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So you guys have just that like super chill, super cool vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Cool
if I
demeanor.
could compare you to anybody, I'm sure you get this a lot. I swear you and Snoop Dogg are like the same human, just different font.
Exactly.
Literally. Was he an inspiration for you growing up?
Huge inspiration for me growing up, especially in my teen years. Like just being like a taller and skinny dude. It was like, you know, I've had to find my swag, and then just looking at Snoop, that was like the tallest, coolest, skinniest dude ever. So it's like, you know what I mean? I definitely model myself, just my whole, you know, approach after, you know, Snoop's rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I miss Pimp Snoop.
Yeah.
Can we bring him back?
There's a lot of people who don't even know he was a pimp.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I grew up in that lifestyle in Vegas, so
Yeah.
I loved Pimp Snoop. I'm like, bring him back. Remember when he
Yeah.
used to hang out with Bishop Don Juan all the time and like
those
that
were-
whole era that he went through?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he raised us. He raised us right.
He did raise us right. So you know how him and Martha Stewart have that TV show?
Yeah,
If they were to replace Snoop with you, who would you bring on as your Martha?
Who would be my Martha?
Yeah.
I think like Chelsea Handler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like
She's
her.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she's
dude.
funny as hell. Yeah.
We love Chelsea in this house.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
actually is one of the first people who gave us like our first break as far as like reality TV.
Yeah.
She believed in our family and
That's
like
nice.
I know she's she's so
See,
dope.
I didn't even know that. She just a G to me as well.
She is.
Yeah, so that would be like my Martha for sure.
Yeah, dude, I think we need to do that.
We could.
We need to get Wiz and Chelsea Handler in a
yeah.
fucking TV show together. That would
Hell
be so
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I know that you're stoned all the time and you're not smoking today on my podcast. Do you feel out of your element a little bit?
No, I'm good. I got high before I came in.
All right, good.
So it's all good. I'm not tripping.
What are some of your favorite stoner foods?
Favorite stoner foods, I would have to go with Funyuns as far as chips.
Yeah.
I like to eat a lot of fruit. Like,
Yeah.
I like to eat like pineapple and grapes and I just like get a big ass bowl of fruit, just mix it all together.
I love it. It reminds me of that TikTok. I like a lot of fresh fruit.
Yeah.
From Step Brothers. Is that from Step Brothers?
Yeah,
I like a lot of
for
fresh
real.
fruit.
Cereal any time of the day. That's
What's
a
your
good,
favorite cereal?
Apple Jacks.
Really?
Yeah,
That's different. I normally hear like Lucky Charms or Captain Crunch.
Oh, okay. For real,
Yeah.
I usually hear Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I do love a good Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah,
Or
that's the
Honey
most-
Grams.
Yeah, Honey Grams is good.
Don't fuck around.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Delish.
Yeah, don't sleep on them either.
Dude, I love me some fucking
Yeah,
Cheerios.
but Apple
dude.
Jacks are good because they're like flavored and they're sweet, and the consistency, they don't get all soggy
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah.
I like Apple Jacks.
Have you ever thought about doing like reality TV? I think you are literally made for it.
I did. Thank you so much. I used to watch so much reality TV when I was a kid, like Real World and like all of that stuff.
I miss the OG Real World.
Yo, me too. And I used to like, that was my thing. I wanted to be like a personality.
Yeah.
And yeah, so as I got older, I started to make my own little series on YouTube. They're called Day to Days. But they're like, you know, they're not TV ready because there's a lot of weed on there.
Right.
But yeah, if I ever got the opportunity to do something like that, where I could show like my family or my life or just my personality, I would love that. I think that would be hella fun.
I think you have enough star power now to make that happen. if you
Yeah, I'm
wanted
a
to.
super fun dude too. Like I try anything. Like it don't matter what it is.
I think people would just want to see you like raise your kids. Like I
Hell
probably
yeah.
like the dynamic between you and
I
your
love
son.
kids. Even if I got to do like stuff with other people's kids as well too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I want to do like a Wiz summer camp type thing. Like,
Oh, that would be so sweet.
yeah, where we like play games and we boxing and we working out and we having fun and we being creative. Like, yeah, I'll be tight.
I love that. If anybody's listening that can make that happen, you guys need to
Yeah.
reach out to his team and make that happen.
Yeah, Wiz the summer camp.
Have you ever seen that TV show, Drunk History?
I have.
Okay, so say Netflix came to you and they gave you a show called High History. What would your first historical moment be that you would relive, that you'd get stoned and just relive?
I would want to get stoned and relive. That's all good. I mean, history is like pretty dark. Like,
Yeah, it
when
is.
you think about it.
It is, actually.
So I don't want to go through that.
He's like, no dark shit.
Yeah, no dark shit. I probably want to get stoned and go to like a Muhammad Ali fight.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
iconic.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Yeah. Hell
What a
yeah.
moment in time.
For sure.
I wish boxing was like it was back in the day.
For sure.
With like Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard. I was my dad was a huge boxing fan growing up.
Yeah.
So like I got to watch all that growing up. And I just feel like boxing's cool now, but it's not like it was back in the day.
Absolutely. Yeah, the sport of it has changed and just like how people enjoy it has changed. But back in the day, yeah, it was awesome. It was exciting.
Yeah.
You had like really, really good fighters and multiple really good fighters too. Like,
So many.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Mike Tyson used to hang out in the strip club that I worked at all the time. And he was the coolest dude. He used to give me money because I never bothered him.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I'd walk by and he would just hand me like $1,000 and just be like, thank you for leaving me alone.
Yeah, he just respected that.
Yeah. No, he was just so, because everybody was always on
All
him
over
and
him.
always wanted his attention.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he noticed that I never like just, he was already getting bombarded, but he was just the sweetest dude.
That's nice.
That's why it's crazy that
I love Mike now too. He's so cool. Like,
he's amazing.
he's just super chill. He be smoking weed and he just in his own world. He's a good dude, man.
Anybody that can raise pigeons the way he does and love them.
Right.
Because honestly, like pigeons are like a forgotten like bird because they used to do so much. Like they used to fucking send messages during the war and like, like they were very useful. And then now they're like known as like,
Just dirty birds.
dirty birds. And then, there's Mike over there just raising pigeons.
Loving on that dirty bird.
Loving the shit out of a dirty bird. So I learned some cool facts about you in your childhood that I actually had never known about you. Can we go on this journey?
Yeah, let's do it.
So you were a military kid?
Yeah, yup.
Take me on that journey because it says that you were like, you lived in Germany, Japan, and the UK growing up?
Yeah, I was born in North Dakota. So my parents were cold as hell when they had me.
Right. Yeah, North Dakota is like, it's crazy out there how cold it is.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Like, I went back for a few shows and shit, and I don't know. We might have been there in like June, but it still felt like it was like December.
Yeah.
Like, it never gets warm there.
Yeah, no, it's
Ever.
crazy. We've been there on a few shows too, and I'm like, what the fuck is there to do out here?
Nothing.
Besides have kids.
Have babies. That's
Literally,
it.
yeah.
And be in the military, I guess.
Yeah.
But so my parents, my mom is from Pittsburgh and my dad is from New York. So they met in basic training, which was away from both of those places. So when they had me and my older sibling was born on Guam, and I was born in North Dakota, which is like two totally different things. And then for the earlier part of my life, I moved around a lot. I did live in Europe for a while. I lived in Japan for a while. I lived in a lot of southern states. And my mom being from Pittsburgh, that's how I ended up going back there. And that's where a lot of my roots are at, my real family. And that's where I spent the majority of my time, like going to school and stuff like that. But it was really cool, like experiencing living all over in different countries and different states and things like that.
Absolutely. Like how that had to have like shaped a little bit of, well, actually a lot of like how you look at life.
Absolutely. It definitely exposed me to a lot of different cultures and a lot of different ways of life.
Yeah.
And I got to experience it young on a personal level because I was meeting a lot of kids and just, mingling with them. And now as an adult and really being able to go back and dive into these cultures and experience them as, a grown man, it really like broadened my mind and just opened me up to a lot of different things that if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have been, where I'm at.
I thought that was such a cool fact about you because I didn't know that. And I was like, that's actually really cool that you're like
cool as
so
heck.
cultured.
Yeah, it's super cool. And like all the bass kids around the world, they feel like a connection with me because they're like, oh, Wiz is one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because moving around a lot as a child has to be hard,
It is.
like because you kind of don't have a sense of feeling like belonging anywhere permanently.
It's that, and then there's like a lot of anxiety, like from always being the new kid. Because when you're younger, the concept of making friends, you want to just have friends forever.
Right.
But you have to like make friends and then leave them. So that be the hard part is like, oh, I've known you for like 2-3 years and now I'm never going to see you for the rest of my life.
Oh, are there any friends that you have kept in contact with that you met?
I do. I have a couple friends. My boy Tyrese from Oklahoma. My partner Zach, he came to see me a couple times. My partner Wesley, he lived in North Carolina. I haven't seen him in years, but I still remember that fool.
Yeah.
And there's like girls that I used to date back in the day who be popping up and shit.
Oh, I'm
like
sure
that.
they do. They're like, hey, Wiz.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, you ain't getting, them days is over.
No, I get that. I think it's a testament of who somebody is, though, to be able to maintain relationships from childhood. Because I have friends from fucking second grade still, you know? So it's like, it just shows that you care and that you are able to keep those relationships going.
Yeah, absolutely. Even like my friends from Pittsburgh, a lot of them are from middle school and high school. But we just got together for Will's bachelor party and we still kick it just on the same level, just talking shit, having a great time. And I really value, like you said, those relationships. It means a lot to me.
It's because they know you from before all of this,
right,
you know?
Right.
And they keep you grounded.
Yeah, when you do it the right way, they've seen you on your way up. They know that it didn't just happen overnight. Like some people, they might look at you and it's like a magic trick.
Right.
But like you said, they know you. Like we were in class together. We rode the bus together. We went to school dances together. Yeah. You know, those relationships are really valuable.
I love that. Yeah. Every time I go back to Vegas, my girls make sure to humble me. Every time they're like, bitch, we knew you before you were Bunnie. You know, like calm down.
Yeah. You need that sometimes.
So I read also that your parents divorced at 3. Where did dad go? And were you raised majority of time by your mom?
It was a even split.
Okay.
So my dad remarried. And he's still married to my stepmom to this day. So we're still a family. And then my mother, she went back to Pittsburgh. So my dad and stepmom were still in the military and my mother was in Pittsburgh. So I would live with my mom for 2 years and then I would go live with my dad and stepmom for 2 years.
Wow, that's a different agreement. Normally it's like every other weekend.
Yeah, they hated each other.
Oh, shit. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they didn't get along at all. And it was the 90s. And there was really no concept of like how to like navigate through that. They didn't have as much talk about that back then as they do now.
Right.
So they handled it the best way that they seen fit. And that was that.
Do you think that plays into your role with how you co-parent with your baby mamas now? Because now you have 2, right?
Yeah,
you've got Vash and then you've got the little girl now.
Yeah, my girl Cadence.
Yeah. So do you think that seeing how your parents didn't get along back then was kind of like, you were like, I'm not going to be like that. And that was a driving force in making sure you had good relationships with the mother of your children.
Yeah, I think it like subconsciously played a role because to me, that was normal when I was a kid, like spending 2 years with one parent and 2 years with another. But having kids, I could never be away from my son for no 2 years. Like, that's insane. So if I got to get along with his mom, if I got to freaking kiss her feet, I'm doing whatever I got to do to make sure that we're all on the same page. So that's not the agreement. And like I said, my parents did the best that they could. Yeah. And I don't fault them for that at all. But I do know the difference between seeing your parents function and not seeing them function. And I would much rather, my kids see me and their parents function.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm an 80s baby myself. And I just feel like parents of that era, they were not ready to cope with their trauma.
Right.
They were set in their fucking ways.
Oh, yeah.
You were not going to tell them how they are going to raise their kids.
Yep.
And like, they were just like, it was just, I don't know. I feel like we're such a generation of kids that are healing what our parents wouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense. So.
I think even just I totally agree with that. And I think as adults, our parents went through a lot as well. They had trauma, before, but they were going through a lot as adults. And I think we're blessed because late 20s, early 30s, late 30s looks way different now than it did back in the day.
Dude, yeah, I'm 45 and I look at pictures of women that were 45 back in the day and they look like the freaking Golden Girls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nobody would even know you were 45 if you didn't say it. So it's like, And even saying 45 isn't an older age. It just looks different now.
Right. Yeah.
And we're in an era where we're taking full advantage of that, and where we understand what kind of gifts we have based off of what we went through and what we were raised with.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, if people are lucky enough to still have their parents around, a lot of the times your parents learn more as they get older too. If you
they become way cooler.
Super cool.
They're like, why couldn't you have been like this fucking 30 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. There'd be stuff like my son does. I'm like, so you're not gonna whoop his ass and kick him down the steps and run him over with the car? Because that's what you did to me.
That is hilarious. No, I totally get that. So I also read that you started writing lyrics and recording music at age 9 or 10. Like, were you just musical from the gate? Like, have you always had that sense of like just rhythm and soul?
I think, yeah. Also, actually, like, my parents played a lot of music in the house, just like getting ready or cleaning up or driving. So it was always around me, and it was something that made me feel good. But I got some of my best memories from music or where I was at or what I was doing. So that kind of translated into my love for music. And then my cousins, they were rapping and doing shit just because they were older than me. So that's when I figured out that I could actually make it. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't that difficult. It's like when you get an instrument and you start playing.
Right.
It was the same thing for me. I was just kind of fucking around, like writing raps here and there. And then people just started telling me how good I was. So I just practiced and kept going and going and going. And my mind is like, I got a really big imagination. So I would see stuff that people didn't necessarily see as like doable. I would see it as like, oh, okay, we could make an album. We could, make merch. We could put on a show. We could, you know what I mean? So I just started like developing into this over time, but it was all based off of enjoying music and loving how it made me feel. Like, I remember watching music videos and just being blown away, or like saving up all my money to go buy, Bone Thugs and Harmony tape or something. Like, you know what I mean?
We love
like
them.
It was so valuable to me. It wasn't like just music,
Right.
So like that's what started me creating and doing what I'm doing.
Music was the soundtrack to your life.
Yeah.
I feel like our parents, actually, that was one of the really cool things that they did for us. Is I grew up in a very musical household too. And like, I had so many influences. What were some of your influences growing up that inspired you to rap, but also just even that weren't in the rap genre?
Yeah. My dad listened to everything. He listened to Journey. He listened to Bob Marley. He would listen to Whitney Houston.
Oh, love Whitney. Yep.
My dad had a huge record collection. So we would just sit down and listen to funk records, everything. And my mom was more like the hip hop. Like she's current.
Mom's the G.
Oh yeah, my mom's a G. She listening to Too Short.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so mom's with the shit. All right, cool.
My mom smoked weed and everything.
I love mom.
That's who I got smoking weed from for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom is a G. And so yeah, it was like the combination. Like I had everything, and then we grew up in a really good era of music too, where it was diverse. It was really good R&B along with really good rap music.
Bring it back, 90s R&B. Can we bring that back, please?
Yeah, no, for sure.
That is like a moment in time that unless you lived it, you do not know what the fuck you missed.
No, for real.
Like 90s. I love 90s. I play 90s R&B for my cows.
Yeah,
he loves Keith Sweat.
Yeah. Who doesn't love Keith Sweat? That shit makes you feel good in here. Like it's not just music, not just hearing it. But so all that influence, but especially like from rap music, Bone Thugs and Harmony was a huge influence to me.
Yeah.
Growing up in Pittsburgh, we're in the Midwest, so we were close to Ohio. But just that sound and like it just resonated with me. And then the look, they had the braids and the sunglasses, and like they were just hard to me. Like I love Bone.
I was a Bone girl too.
Yeah, for sure.
When I first got with Jay, he's a 3-6 Mafia dude.
Yeah.
So we literally had Bone Thug and 3-6 Mafia wars in the house. Of course, he won because he's daddy. So
yeah. No, for sure.
But no, I'm a Bone Thugs girl through and through. Love them. They're actually coming on the podcast. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, that's probably gonna be a fangirl moment for me.
You got to, yo. It's Bone.
Yeah, for sure. So where do you think that like your smoothness came from? Do you think it came from your mom?
My smoothness come from my dad.
Really?
For sure.
Do tell.
He's just a smooth dude, yo. Like he's real mild-tempered, mild-mannered.
Yeah.
Just everybody loves him. Everybody's best friend. He don't raise his voice. He's, he's just a cool dude. He's a really, really cool dude. And he just been a cool dude. Like he taught me how to be cool for sure.
I love. Is dad still around?
Yeah, hell
good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep, I spend a lot of time with my dad, especially like having my daughter. My dad comes out to the house a lot and just kicks it, and he doesn't really do too much. Like he used to party and turn up and do all that shit. But now he'd be like in my backyard taking pictures of birds and stuff, yo.
Isn't it crazy how life just like calms you the fuck down?
Yeah. And I'm like, he's happy, I don't try to really take him out of his element. I used to be like, Daddy, come on, man. Let's like go get some jet skis or something. But he's like, nah, I just want to, connect. I'm like, I feel you.
I feel that too. I sit outside with my cows all the freaking time. So your name was Khalifa. One part of it came from an uncle, another part of it came from a Muslim grandfather?
Yeah, well, the grandfather is his dad, so it was both of them.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I was it's my mom's little brother, but it's my mom's father as well. So while my mom would be out doing whatever she needed to do, whether it was work or just, partying, whatever she was doing, I would hang out with my uncles and be at my granddad's house. And my granddad is like, well, he passed away, but he's straight Muslim, like pray 5 times a day, be in the mosque, 7 days a week, helping the brothers out at jail.
Yeah.
Like everybody knew my granddad because of what he did for the community. So, that was like a real powerful moment for me just being a kid and wanting a name that was like, wasn't my name, but I would carry as my name.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it came together. It was Wisdom Khalifa at first. But my dad being cool as hell, he took the dumb off and was just calling me Wiz.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't like the wisdom. I don't like that. He was like, just Wiz.
That's so cool though. And I love that you had a grandfather that introduced spirituality into your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you hold any lessons from him that he taught you? Like,
the majority of it is just like the strength and like family and in yourself, your daily routine. My granddad was a wild dude as well back in the day before he, took on his religion.
Wow.
And he had been to jail a lot of times. He had been on drugs and he completely changed his life around and, helped kids and helped, other people in the same situation that he was in get out of those situations or at least navigate through them. And that's what I learned from my granddad is just to really be a leader. And he was real stern too. Like he wasn't no punk.
Yeah, he's a gangster too.
Yeah, he was super gangster. He was really upfront. Everybody respected him too. Aww. So, just having that as like a backbone, that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great for a young man. Yeah.
That's so cool to be able to, look back on that with just fond eyes. So take me on this come up, okay? You dropped your first mixtape at 16, Prince of the City, Welcome to Pennsylvania. Take me on that entire journey of when you dropped that first mixtape going all the way to getting signed with Warner in 2009.
Okay, so I dropped my first mixtape. I think I was like 16 years old in high school. So I'm selling the mixtape in school, like physically pressing them up and selling it. And I had
kids these days will never understand.
Never. They don't even know. They don't know about burning those CDs. They won't have to burn a CD for what?
They go on TikTok.
There's no CDs to burn anyway.
I know. They took albums away from us. Now they're taking CDs away from us. It's crazy.
Nothing. It's just all in the air.
Yeah.
So I'm selling my CD. I'm going to different stores, and I was a real hustler to the point where I would show up and drop off 10, 20, 50 CDs and go collect the money as well the next week. And people see me around the city and they really respected what I was doing and the people who I was working with at the time as well. And it just kept building up till I was about 19. And then I got a record deal with Warner Brothers, but it was for a single. It wasn't for an album. And the single did pretty well. It was called Say Yeah. And while I was on Warner, I learned how to do radio and do drops and meet DJs and go to, car shows and just really promote myself. So so from early stages, I got the street hustle And then I learned the business hustle and the creative side of it as well. I'm always working on that. I lost my record deal at Warner Brothers. They didn't want to do my album because they just couldn't see the vision.
Did you lose it or did you walk away? Because I think I had read that you had walked away from it.
They had the option to do the album and they didn't take the option.
Gotcha, okay.
So we had the option to leave or stay, and there was no reason to stay because they weren't going to work on my project.
Right.
So we did leave, but they didn't want anything to do with me. They had already just chalked it up. The money that they spent, they were like, it's cool, it's whatever. You can go back to Pittsburgh. So I did go back to Pittsburgh.
Right.
And that's when the internet started to change, like YouTube, Twitter. Those were the main vehicles for me. Like YouTube was brand new because I graduated in 06 and YouTube was like kind of still, you know, like turning around. But Twitter was brand new. And I was like, okay, cool. I could do something off of Twitter.
Yeah.
And so I started just being on social media and just being consistent, and making YouTube videos and making mixtapes that were directed towards, you know, the audience that I had and that I was building and that I knew that I had. And that just took me to a point where I was bigger and better on my own than any, you know, label or anything could market for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's when I started to like really travel and tour. And then I got my deal with Atlantic through that time.
So you left Warner in 2009, but then you blew up in 2010, correct? With Black and Yellow off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not many people can say they blew up off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking scary. First of all, it's scary as hell. I get scared going over there. Twitter's crazy.
It was different back in the day.
Right. It's quick.
It wasn't how it is now.
Yeah, for sure. But it's so cool that is part of your story, that, you know, you used a platform that most people get like famous off of like YouTube from back in the day or something like that. But you got to utilize Twitter the way that you did.
Yeah, for sure. Twitter was like a subculture back then. So you had the mainstream, but people were low key more tapped into Twitter than anything else. Like they felt like that was more real life and it was cooler. And we had that edge where I could just keep supplying, you know, those same fans, and it became more popular than the mainstream stuff. And I didn't really see that happening, but that was the goal because we just felt like we were so cool. Like we was cooler than everybody.
Yeah.
So it was like, you might as well watch us. And that's what really took us to the top for sure.
What did that feel like though? Like because this was before you even had like a #1 on the radio, and you're just literally going viral on Twitter. What were you feeling? What was Wiz in that moment feeling?
I was super confident, really cocky. Very aware of myself.
We love a king who can own it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I was owning it. Yeah, man. Like I knew what I was dealing with, and like you said, I had trended on Twitter a couple times. Whether it was just me coming up with a topic and having everybody on Twitter talking about it, or whatever it was, I knew that I could control the internet the way that I did. And when I dropped certain tapes like Cushion Orange Juice that shut sites completely down, you couldn't even go on the site, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm that dude.
Yeah.
Like clearly, y'all
how
are
could
telling
you
me.
not? Yeah, how could you
y'all
not?
let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Do you ever get tired of singing Black and Yellow? Jay and I literally said this at Stagecoach because he was like, yeah, Wiz is coming out to sing Black and Yellow. And we both started laughing. We were like, poor Wiz. He's probably so fucking tired of singing this song.
Nope, I never get tired of it.
Aw, really?
Yeah, I love that song.
That is so cool. I mean, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It represents a great time in life.
It's a happy song.
Yeah.
Anytime Black and Yellow comes on, if you're not smiling and dancing and having some sort of a moment with that song, then you're just dead
And I can
inside.
perform that song all over the world. It doesn't matter what language they speak. You could say Black and Yellow.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Yeah. I could see them in like China and Japan singing
That's
Black.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, getting it cracking out there.
I didn't listen. They're crazy when it comes to like, they're fanatical.
They
whenever
are. I've been
come to,
like, I was in Korea and they were singing Young, Wild and Free in the airport, just like right in front of me. I'm like,
oh,
this is awesome.
that is amazing.
So sweet.
That's a moment in time. You've evolved from Black and Yellow to like boss, entrepreneur, martial artist. What version of you are we just starting to see now?
You're just starting to see, I think the more mature me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been ahead of my time, just as far as my thought process. But now my actions and the way that I treat myself, it represents all of that too. Yeah, so it's a lot of things that people don't see me doing, but the result of it is just how I am now, or how I'm able to operate and move, which I'm really, really proud of and grateful for.
I feel like with age, it slows us down. You know, like how your dad's watching birds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just, there's something, how old are you now?
I'm 37. I'll be 38 this year.
Yeah, so you're 37, 38. Do you feel like you're going to start slowing down a lot, or do you still have that drive in you?
I feel like I've already slowed down a lot. And I think I just changed things that are important to me, or just certain things that used to turn me on. They really don't do it for me no more.
Yeah.
And I like that feeling, because I'm like, yeah, I'm growing out of stuff.
growth,
and I'm a different person. I'm not who I was. Yeah. And I like that, because some people get stuck and they're just that same person over and over. And then you just become like this novelty. And it's like, I don't want to be, you know, a character. Like I'm a real person. Like I might have a very large smile and a great, you know, personality that attracts people, but that's not my goal in life, is to just give that and give that and give that.
Right.
Like, you can love me for that. I'm cool with that. Like, that's straight. You see what everybody else sees. But is the things that are deeper are way more important to me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So 2011, you dropped Rolling Papers and became pretty much like a household name.
Mm-hmm.
When you look back at the 2011 Rolling Papers self, what's something you love about him, and what's something you've completely outgrown?
I love the hustle, the drive, the motivation, the self-awareness, the self-branding. And something that I outgrown is the lack of sleep.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't sleep.
We need our sleep.
Yeah,
yes.
I need my sleep, yo. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But I didn't care about sleep back then. I would sleep on the couch like 45 minutes and get right back up and get to it.
I don't think I could do that anymore.
It hurts.
I literally, that is exactly what it is. I saw some girl on TikTok was talking about, she was coming out of work at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And I used to do that coming out of the strip club. I could never. I would literally probably have a panic attack if I saw the sunrise.
Oh yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, I can't do that at all. Do you feel like artists are healers?
I don't feel like all artists are healers, no. Because some people are projecting their bullshit onto the world.
Wow.
Yeah. And some artists are so much artists that they're not even freaking human.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about art, you know? Some people like value that and live for their art more than actual life itself. But I think the people who focus on being great people are also, you know, great artists as well.
Yeah.
And they're not, I don't think one is better. I think actually the chaos gets celebrated more than actually the peace.
Well, that's because that's what the earth is operating on. The
Right.
frequency that they're on right now.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think peace is the goal.
Absolutely.
So regardless of what people are into, we should we should try to reach that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
need to figure it out. We need to fucking analyze ourselves as a whole right now and figure out how to get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dark ass art.
There is. I consider you a healer though.
For
in your
sure,
music.
100%.
Like, you're a good vibe and you're like a happy vibe, you know? What do you think that like your music does for people as far as healing?
I've been blessed to be able and have been told to just change people's lives and just make the best memories for them. Like some people have met their husband or wife at my concert, or, you know, I see people making out in the crowd and crying, and a lot of people made life decisions based off of, you know, what they were doing at the time. And sometimes like you said, soundtrack to your life, the music got them through that and helped them understand or helped them pivot or helped them cope or whatever it was. And, you know, I got a lot of weed smoking and riding and just party and feel good stuff, but I also have freaking See You Again, which is like, you know, one of those songs that help people get through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
that's your Save Me, pretty much.
Thank you.
Like my husband Saved Me. Like
Yeah.
that's that song that people will play at a wedding,
Always.
a funeral, a freaking bar
Forever.
mitzvah, like everywhere. Graduations.
It's never gonna get old. Like, and as an artist, we're blessed to have those types of songs.
Yeah.
Because we don't try, you don't think that it's gonna go that far or do that. But then when it actually does on that scale, you're like, wow, okay, cool. This is what it's all about. Fuck everything else.
I think it does show that people are leaning towards looking for peace too in music, because songs like that, like See You Again, you know, that brings people peace.
Right.
You know, for the whole time that song's playing, it's making them feel a certain type of way.
Yep. I think that's the goal with music in general too, is to make people feel something. And the more you learn about how in control you are, the more sensitive you are with that message too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You strike me as a really deep person.
For sure.
What do you think that your soul's assignment was for coming to Earth?
My soul's assignment for coming to Earth is to literally make everybody else feel better. Because I feel so good.
Right.
I'm so blessed to just wake up and smile. Like I have to make somebody else smile.
Yeah. Are you always in a good mood, or do you have some down days too?
I never really have down days. I have moments that frustrate me, and that's what it's about too, is like not avoiding chaotic situations, but navigating through them.
Right. Facing them head on.
Right.
You got to go through it to get to it.
You got to go through it to get to it. So that defines who you are as well. Like you can't just go around the bullshit. Sometimes you got to go through the bullshit. That shows how tough you are.
Absolutely.
And those are the times where I really just try to center myself and just try to think about what the real end goal is. And it's never to be pissed or never to be upset. So it's easy for me to let that go, because I know like in the end, I'm not even trying to be mad. So how do we get to where we all cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you are in those moments that you're like flustered or upset, what is something that you do that maybe somebody listening to this podcast could be like, oh, you know what? Wiz does that. I'm going to try it.
Breathe.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Take a deep breath.
Have you ever done like meditation or like box breathing?
Yeah. I do hot yoga. So that's like a lot of,
do
I do that 3 times a week.
I love that. I could not picture your tall ass in a yoga pose.
Me. Tall as hell for an hour and a half, sweating in the front of the room with everybody else.
Are you limber as hell?
With my hair up in a bun, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
We need a freaking reality show.
Yeah,
please. This is fucking gold. It's like content gold.
Yeah.
You in a fucking hot yoga class would be phenomenal to just watch. I would tune in.
I know a lot of ladies who love watching it too.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about the 15-year anniversary Cushion OG 2 that you just dropped. I mean, it was so good the first time. You were like, let's fucking circle back.
Yeah. It was a classic, like a defining moment in my career. Definitely got my identity off of the first Cushion Orange Juice. And a lot of people just had great memories of just smoking out, chilling with the homies, having a great summer, hooking up, whatever it is, getting fresh, traveling. That's what the first Cushion Orange Juice was really about. And I wanted to return that feeling for people who were there and then people who need that now. And I worked on the album for a whole year. And it was just like coincidental that it looped all the way around to the exact same time that I dropped the first one.
Yeah.
And we were ready to drop the second one. And the reception's been really good. All the fans love it. They're telling me that it's as good as, or maybe even better than the first one. I haven't heard one bad reaction from it at all. Everybody gets it. And
is that a fear that you have ever? Like whenever you drop an album, do you ever get that thought in your mind of like, what if this doesn't resonate with the masses?
I've had that before. Yeah, there was a couple albums that I dropped where I wasn't completely confident. Yeah, for sure. Because I didn't know. There was some experimental stuff. I was like, are people going to really fuck with this? Are they going to accept it from me? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Like, should I have done something else? Like, I've had those thoughts before for albums.
I feel like as an artist, though, like each album that you drop is a testament to where you're at in your life at that moment, you know? So I feel like if they all sounded the same, then that would show that you're not showing any growth, and people would probably get bored.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the same thing over and over again.
Absolutely. It's scary, like reinventing.
Right.
And, you know, and like you got to be ready to lose some people to gain some people as well. So it's like you said, it's just a lesson in all of that.
I feel like you've been able to maintain who you are, though.
Absolutely.
Over the years. I don't feel like you've changed too much. You've just always been Wiz.
Yeah, I've always been Wiz. I never really changed. I'm really multifaceted, and I think that's a strength. That's something that plays to my strong side, because I can mix genres.
Right.
And a lot of artists aren't really able to do that. They can just stay in one lane, or you expect one thing from them.
Right.
But you can expect a plethora of stuff from me, and it's still gonna be Wiz. Yeah.
What do you feel like one of your most slept on tracks is? Like, if there was one track that could have got a lot more attention, what would it have been for you?
One of my most slept on tracks that should have got more attention. I have a lot of plaques, so I can't really say that. Like, everything that I put out, it usually goes like gold or platinum.
Yeah. You don't have to pick one if you don't want to.
And then the stuff, like I did an album. It was called Multiverse. It was a really good album, but I didn't go big with this album. It was for a small audience, and I think later on down the line, people will appreciate that for what it was.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it was slept on. I think it's just gonna take a while to get appreciated.
I mean, look at the Goo Goo Dolls right now. Their song Iris literally has come back, and it was made freaking 20 years ago.
Right.
That album could do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's cool about music, is it's timeless.
It's timeless, and we listen to records, right? So there's artists who drop albums that you like, hold on, I didn't even know this motherfucker put that shit out. Right. But you're still gonna grab it, put it on, and listen to it because you enjoy that artist. So it doesn't matter if it got really hyped up or not. It can still, like you said, enter your world.
Yeah, I feel like albums catch fire so much later on now too, because things are like always coming back into style. So it's like all it takes is one video going viral now with it, and literally people are like, it's a whole new set of eyes.
Yeah, it creates a narrative that people just want to be a part of.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have you ever done a feature with somebody or featured on something and then like regretted it later?
Nah, I'm always happy about my features.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I've been blessed to be a part of some really cool ass songs. Payphone with Maroon 5, that was one that I never even seen happening. Yeah. Like shit like that, like, or the Miley Cyrus song 23.
I mean, doing a song with Miley in general is just fucking, that's
So
top tier.
I just did a song with Good Charlotte too before I came out here.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
is it rock?
Them. Yeah.
I love Good Charlotte. I'm a West Coast girl, so I fucking love Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte is the shit.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch gears. Let's talk about being a dad, because you have Bash and then you also have your daughter now. Yep. What would you say is the difference in between raising boys and girls? Have you noticed anything yet? Because I know she's fresh, right? She's how old?
She's 10 months.
10 months. Yeah. So, I mean, you've got a long ways to go being a girl dad, but just in this short time, do you notice a difference?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah. Because she's so fresh, and then my son is 12, so it's like so much.
It's a lifetime of difference.
Experience. Yeah. So I think, in the next few years, especially as her personality starts to come in. Yeah. I'm gonna start to see the real girl dadness start to happen.
Are you excited about it?
I'm super excited. Yeah. I'll be like shopping for her and buying her outfits. I'll be picking out her outfits, and like we do like 3 a day. So I'm like, let me get one at least.
She gets 3 outfits a day?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah. She's like our little baby doll.
I bet she's fly as hell though.
Super fly. She got chrome hearts and all that.
Oh my, dude, I've been trying to get chrome hearts forever. Look at her.
Yeah, she got a little baby chrome.
I love that. That's so cool. What's something that Bash has said to you that's made you like question your whole personality?
As far as like giving it to him?
Has he ever like checked you like, Dad, that's not cool? Or like been like, just made you question like, what the fuck, He's
quick. Like he's all day with it. So like sometimes he'll just be like, your teeth look like you ate a piece of cheese or something. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like he likes to rip on people. So like he just goes all day. Like
that is hilarious. Does he have your musical inclination? Like
he does. He does. He listens to a lot of different types of music. I test him out on new music. So I'll be like, I put on some shit that I know is brand new. I'll be like, you like this? He'll be like, it's cool, blah, blah. I'll be like, play me what you like. And he likes old school rap. He likes newer rap. He likes rock and roll. He played me some crazy shit the other day from some band that I never heard before. And then he's got MF Doom on his phone, on his display for his phone. I'm like, all right, cool. So he's developing. Like, he's very eclectic already.
I love that, but that's just a testament to you and Amber, obviously showing him pretty good music. What's something you're teaching him that no one ever taught you?
My parents did a good job raising me, so I wouldn't say that's something that nobody ever taught me. But the biggest lesson right now is I teach him to respect himself and to respect others so that they can respect him.
Absolutely.
Because they're not going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. So I'll be like, the things that you do, they have to be a representation of who you are and what you want people to say about you. And we would have those conversations over and over. I'm like, of course you're going to slip up and you're going to make mistakes. But the main thing is to be respectful to yourself and other people. And that's how you demand respect yourself.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. I feel like this generation is lacking respect too. Like kids nowadays, they're just like, they're fucking wild. And the respect factor is not there. So the fact that you're teaching Bash that is amazing.
Absolutely.
How are you and Amber getting along these days? You guys still getting along pretty well?
Hell yeah. We're super good.
I love Amber because, I'm sure you hear this all the time, but, I grew up in Vegas. I grew up in the whole scene of like dancing and working girls and stuff like that. So, for her to be this outspoken role model for us, I've just always respected her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just always been who she is.
Yeah, she's a great chick. She's a great mom. She's a great friend. Yeah, that's like my partner for real. Like you don't get too many partners in life. And Amy is too. That's Cadence's mom. We're really great partners and we've been together longer than me and Amber were together. But me and Amber's relationship is lifelong.
Right.
We ain't in a relationship, but we together though.
Do you believe in soulmates? Because soulmates don't always have to be romantic either. Like you guys can be
don't know
friends.
about soulmates because to me, like a soulmate, you might not necessarily even have kids with that person, or this person might help you build your empire, but me and Amber, like, we're stronger than a lot of people because we have difficult conversations. We navigate through that shit.
Yes.
And that's what makes us so strong is we don't argue every time we disagree.
Right.
We're allowed to disagree, but we're still going to get through it together because she's not throwing low blows. I'm not being disrespectful. We don't have any underlining freaking animosity towards each other. And that makes the situation way more positive than anything. It doesn't get negative. We might get a little heated sometimes when we talk because we're both passionate and we both have our own opinion. But the heatedness, I might be stressed out from my job. So she might be like, okay, what's wrong for real? Like, don't just be upset. Tell me what's going on and then we'll talk about this. Or if she's in a situation, I'm like, you don't have to, I'm not checking you at all. You don't have to check in with me. You know what I'm saying? I respect your life. I want you to have all the space in the world. Please have space. Like, I respect your space. I validate your space and all that. I would never want to get in the way of that. Only time we have to come together is when we make decisions. So like, let's make this work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say, what is it? Communication is key. Comprehension is vital.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to somebody all day long and they're not hearing you, it's not going to get anywhere. And I love that you guys have that communication. Do you also have that with Cadence's mom? What was her name? I've met her before, right?
Yeah.
Amy?
Yep.
Yes, I met her at.
You met her
Stagecoach.
at a Stagecoach.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a great girl as well. She's like like I said, and that's my partner too.
Yeah.
We do everything. She makes sure I eat.
Aww.
she made,
that means a lot to a man, especially these days, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a lot. She holds it down, like, for sure, in ways that other women would never even be capable of. And she does it like happily too, you know?
When you say that, can you give us an example of something that like most women wouldn't be able to deal with? That
just my schedule in general. I wake up at 5:30 and I'm up all day. I got the gym. I got meetings and Zoom calls. I got merch samples coming to the house. I got, fire pit being built. I got I got 3 dogs.
That's that Aries moon. You have an Aries moon.
Yeah, I do.
I checked it because I have an Aries moon. My husband has an Aries moon.
Oh,
and there's always some shit going on. Like we've always got a project.
Always a project on top of a project.
Right.
and we gonna have some fun too.
Right.
Yeah. So you gotta be ready to party as well. You gotta do all that and party.
It's like we have to make sure we have fun time. I love that seems like you just want to always make sure that you have fun in whatever it is that you're doing. And I think that's a really sweet quality to have because a lot of people don't stop to enjoy life.
Right.
They get so carried away with just the grind.
Right.
You're like, nope, we're going to have fucking fun.
We're going to have some fun. We're going to make some memories. And that's where the inspiration comes from.
Yeah.
You gotta actually do shit and live. And then if your life is just beautiful, it's poetic. So you just grab those feelings and then you just put them into whatever your project is at the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you take me on the journey of you doing MMA and fitness?
Yeah.
How did you get into this? Because I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
It's very taxing on the body to be doing stuff like that. So
yeah. I train pretty hard too. I got into it. My big homies, they were doing jujitsu at the time, and they're like, "Hey, you need to come to the gym, and we're gonna rough you up and all of this stuff." So as soon as I got to the gym, they instantly were like, "You need to lift weights. Like you're way too small. You got to eat and you got to lift weights. You could actually do something if you know what I mean, took it seriously."
Right.
So I got on like a regimen where I was, doing a certain amount of calories and making sure I started sleeping. And then I just liked how my body felt and like what it did to me mentally as well. And the martial arts part of it just kind of turned into its own little thing because I was naturally a little bit gifted at it, but just being the type of person where I want to do something over and over and over and try to perfect it, that's the perfect sport for that because you just get better every day. So each and every day you learn new techniques or just fine tuning or practicing or drilling or there's always something to do. So it's like that forever project for me. Like that's how I feel like martial arts is. It's just something that I could practice for the rest of my life. And it's good for my body and it's good for me mentally. It's a skill that I could use if I needed to.
Yeah. Hopefully not though.
Nah, I don't see. But being a dad though, you got to be ready for that shit too, because it's like, look, I'm not calling security. I'm gonna beat your dad up.
Yeah, absolutely, right. Would you ever fight in the ring professionally? Would you ever, if they offered it to you? Because I think I had read also that you said you wanted to be a wrestler for a day.
I did.
Would you still do that?
I would more do some wrestling shit than fighting because wrestling is like entertainment, it's acting.
Right.
Actually getting in the ring and doing, that's not what I train for.
Right.
But I'm trained good enough to do some shit. I'm always ready.
Right.
And anybody who's ever seen me do what I do, they know what level I perform on. So the whole getting in the ring, it's more for entertainment. Like it makes everybody money, and it's like I'm not really.
What if they
into
came to
all
you
that.
with like a bag though?
What's the bag though?
I mean, we name your price,
it would have to be like 50 million.
and then you would get in the ring.
Yeah, it would be like Floyd Mayweather prices.
I mean, they might do it.
I need 50 M's for my first fight, guaranteed, because it's gonna pull a big crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna knock somebody out cold.
What's your move? What is your move? Like if you had a move in the ring.
Well, if I did boxing, it would probably be like an overhand right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much night. Or my lead left hook.
Ooh, southpaw.
Yeah. No, what a lead left is orthodox. but it's just coming from the left. So I'm gonna either hit you in the face or a nice little lead left body shot.
Gotcha.
But if we doing Muay Thai, there's nobody seeing me in Muay Thai. Like boxing is different because you only got hands.
Right.
But if I get to use my feet and my
that
elbows and my knees,
up?
yeah, there's nobody seeing me in
You're
that
knocking
shit.
somebody out.
Yeah, and I'm tall as hell too, so you're not even getting close to me. Yeah, just one round kick.
Yeah.
The hardest kick is probably like the spinning back kick.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
if we really,
You'd knock somebody's head off.
yeah, or like break some ribs or like puncture some lungs or something like that. Yeah, nice spinning back kick.
I like it. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
We got to make this happen too.
Yeah, I like elbows too because
Let me just
it's
manage
like,
you. I'm just kidding.
yeah, because with elbow, like when you boxing, you got like the gloves are protecting them.
Right.
But if we do MMA and I elbow you in your forehead and I split your forehead open and you're bleeding, it's gonna be hard for you to fight me for the rest of the fight.
Or break a nose.
Or if I knee you and break your rib in the first round, you're not really gonna want to keep.
Wiz, I feel like you're ready for this. I feel like you're.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't like hurting people.
I feel like you would rock the shit out of somebody though.
But they got to pay me 50 M's if you want to see some blood.
All right. Well, whoever's listening, let's make that fucking happen because I'm tuning in. I want to see somebody get their ass whooped. What is something embarrassing you do alone that no one knows about until now?
Something embarrassing that I do alone that no one knows about. I cry a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You're emotional.
Yeah.
That's sweet though.
Yeah.
I don't think that's embarrassing.
It is to me because I was watching like, what's that, Encanto or what's that Disney movie?
I'm not sure.
It's the one with the Spanish girl and her family. What's that movie called? Man, I was crying at that shit the other day. Dog. You cried too? I'm crying just thinking about it. It was so sweet. It was the sweetest freaking movie ever. It's so sweet.
It's sweet. It's not sad.
No, it's just sweet.
Okay.
It's like the sweetest thing. I mean, of course, it's like sad. It hits you, but it's like, it's so sweet. It was like, I was like, oh man, here we go.
I don't think that's a weakness though. I think that a man that can, show emotion, that's awesome. That just means that you're in tune with it.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm very in tune with it.
He said I'm very in tune with it. So let's say some aliens came down to Earth and you're the spokesman for Earth. Mm-hmm. What's the first thing that you would show aliens and prove to them like that we're actually like cool people down here?
I would definitely smoke weed with them.
Yeah. You don't think they're not already smoking weed?
I think they're like past smoking weed. This might be like really prehistoric to them. They're like, we got to bring them back to the origin, right? Right. So I would, because they're aliens. Like everything is fast to them.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I would smoke some weed with them and I would probably play them like a Parliament Funkadelic record.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I would put on some Earth music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you only smoke weed with them or would you drop acid with them?
I don't really do too much acid.
I can't either. I could never.
Yeah. So I would rather just smoke the weed.
Okay.
Yeah. Smoke weed, listen to records, watch a movie, go for a ride, get burgers.
Aw. Yeah, any particular burger?
Where are the aliens landing? Are they landing here?
They'll not here. The Nashville sucks. Let's take them to LA. They can go to LA. At least there's probably more to do.
So we go to like Astro Burger or something like that in Hollywood because we get to cruise through Hollywood in the lowrider, smoke weed, and then go get burgers.
Have you ever dropped acid before? Have you ever done psychedelics?
Yeah, I did.
You don't
acid.
like them?
I think I did too much.
Yeah,
I did acid with Diplo.
Oh, I would never do acid with Diplo.
It sounds like a good idea, right?
I know. Nope, doesn't sound good to me.
I'm like, it's Diplo. Like, this is going to be awesome. And
I feel like he's on a permanent acid trip.
He is. He's walking acid.
Yeah. So how did that go?
It was interesting. It was intense. That's what it was. It was super duper intense. And it wasn't like a bad trip or anything.
Right.
But I could definitely feel it. And I would like go places and be like, hold on, I need a little second to myself. And then I would just be randomly somewhere else.
Oh.
It was like a movie. It was like I would blink and then I would wake up in another room.
Oh no.
And I would blink and I would wake up in another room.
No, I would have anxiety.
It was crazy. And I thought I was Aladdin on a magic carpet for a minute.
I thought I was Michael Jackson when I did mushrooms.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I get it. I feel that.
Yeah, I definitely for sure thought I was like sailing over the city on a magic carpet. Yeah.
So that was your first and only time doing?
Only time.
Okay. He's like, yeah,
That's
I'm
enough.
never. Yeah.
I turned into Aladdin. I'm cool.
All right. Final question. Build your dream strip club. Name, theme, signature drink, and house rules.
Name Nippleopolis. What was the other one?
The other one was, hold on. I'm still hung up on Nippleopolis and how fast you thought of that. You've thought of this before, Wiz. Oops, hold on. Sorry. It was build your dream strip club. Name, what's the theme? What's your signature drink? And what's the house rules?
Okay. The theme is 80s baddies.
Yes, Video Vixen.
Yeah, those are my favorite chicks.
Oh, me
They're
too.
so good. Like,
love them.
Nice bodies, like perfect boobs, cute little butt,
Yep.
little bush, you know.
Are you into bush?
I like the little 80s bush.
We like the
Well, we
bush.
might have a bush floor. Yeah, there'd be a floor for bush. and then
Not
downstairs,
the bush floor. Shit's hairy upstairs.
It's hairy. And then downstairs, Nippleopolis is regular. The signature drink will be the Napoleon Dynamite.
I'm crying.
And what's the last one?
I'm sorry. I'm still just hung up on what you're saying here. I can't get over the bush floor. Signature drink, and what are the house rules?
House rules. We gotta respect the ladies. That's the number one rule.
Yes.
Tip well, and
Leave room for the Holy Spirit.
leave room for the Holy Spirit.
I like that.
All right, cool.
I
good
like
for that.
it.
I love that. Welcome to Nippleopolis.
Wiz, thank you so much for coming on the podcast,
Thank you for
babe.
having me. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
I appreciate you so much. Come back
Absolutely.
anytime.
I will.
All right. And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Dumb Blonde. I will see you guys next week. Bye.